Welcome to Catholic Mom Mindset, a daily show where you learn to walk closely with the Holy Spirit so you can live the life God is calling you to. I'm your host, Sterling Jaquith. Let us begin. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about this idea that everyone is a child of God. And I think when we're calm or sitting in Mass, intellectually we understand this. If I were to ask you, you would say, of course, Sterling, there is a soul in every person and everyone is a child of God. And yet, that is not how we act all the time. We do not treat everyone as if they are a child of God. I had a family over recently. I think the mom is in her late 50s, early 60s, and she had this 3-year-old granddaughter. She brought her 3-year-old granddaughter. And she just was loving on this granddaughter. She would just lift her up. She would get her water. She would give her hugs. It was just a very sweet relationship. And I could see in this grandmother's eyes just the pure abandon, just loving so openly and so fully this little girl. And I think it's because, it was her son's daughter. And he was off doing something. I don't know where he was, but she just had this pure love for this little girl. And I imagine it's because she pictured raising her son and having such a close relationship with him. And then this is his daughter. Like, how cool is that? It's an amazing relationship. But even though I think we can all see why that relationship is so often elevated, the grandparent-grandchild relationship, I think there's something special there, and we totally get when a grandparent is just really into the grandkids. Not all are, but when we see it, we're like, oh, totally. She's so cute. Because it's the offspring of our offspring. There's this deep connection there. But I want to point out that we are all children of God. This God who made us, like he made you. It's so incredible. It's such an intimate love. He dreamed you up. He chose for this time for you to exist. He knows the number of hairs on your head. He chose your husband for you. He picked out the souls of your children for you. And I hope as I'm describing this, your heart fills up with love for the Lord. Oh, it's just incredible. But that same God, God the Father, is also God the Father to every single person that you meet. And it's just so easy to forget that. It's so easy for us to just interact with general humans and be annoyed. We're just like, you're driving me crazy. And especially in the world that we live in right now with social media and things are so divisive, we can be full of really negative and dark feelings like anger and bitterness and hate and frustration and annoyance. And so I just want us to remember today that all of the humans, 100% of them, are children of God. Maybe right now you can think of one person that you're struggling to love. Maybe they've hurt you. Maybe the choices that they're making in their life just seem completely nonsensical. And you have some yucky feelings. That's okay. It's okay that we have yucky feelings sometimes. I just want you for a moment to also remember that that person is a child of God. And as much love as I saw between this grandmother and her 3-year-old granddaughter, the Lord has probably 100,000 times more love for every human that you meet. And while we don't have to like everyone, we don't even have to spend time with everyone, I want us to get to the place where even for a moment we can see God within everyone. Their body is also a temple for the Holy Spirit. God dwells within them. God created them out of love, and he looks at them with so much love and kindness. And when we think of people like that, it really softens us, really brings compassion into the mix. And it may not heal whatever is going on, but it's good for a moment just to pause and say, you know what? I do see. That person is a child of God. He loves them so much. I can see them that way. I'm praying for you, for all your relationships, especially the difficult ones. Thank you so much for listening, and have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Catholic Mom Mindset. To learn more about growing closer to the Holy Spirit, check out our free resources at madeforgreatness.co. Thank you so much for listening, and have a blessed day.